Good evening, guys. It's Chad. I'm going to take a few minutes and go over my bag here. This is my hiking bag. Some call them bug out bags, get home bags. This is either my hiking bag or my get home bag. I already live in my rural bug out location, so all I need to do is worry about getting home. So therefore I keep this bag with me at all times. Whenever I'm out on the road, this bag is in the car with me. Now on the outside I keep this is a 48 ounce Nalgene bottle with water. Keep a wool blanket. Always comes in handy, especially in the wintertime. And also on the outside I keep my Mercury 4S solar charger. Great little charger, pretty inexpensive and built very tough. I've just recently made another video of this. If you want to see more about it, check that video out. Up here on the top I keep a lot of my go-to items that I use on a daily basis. I'm not a light camper by any means, so a lot of my items are a lot heavier than most would like to carry. But I've already field tested this bag. I've hiked many a miles with this on my back, and I enjoy it. And everything in here has a purpose for me. I've got a Leatherman OHT. This is the one-hand tool. Great tool. I use this all the time. I also keep a Bic lighter in this case. I've got 50 feet of paracord. I've also got a figure 9 hook with 10 more feet of cord. I've got a Streamlight headlamp. This is a very simple model, very inexpensive. This is just a 2-position switch, high and low. Works great, runs off a 1 AAA battery. I think I picked this up for $20. Works well. I've got an extra magazine for my Smith & Wesson Bodyguard, which is also carried on me at all times. I've got my Dejo knife, great little knife, another inexpensive item. I've added a little compass, thermometer, bottle opener or can opener. It's got a fire steel and a whistle. Blade, great fixed blade, fairly lightweight. This also has a neck strap for hanging around your neck. It's got I've added a knife sharpener to this also. Good little compact kit for me, works well. This bag here, it's just a lot of miscellaneous items. I have some aspirin, some chewing gum, some hand warmers, a small roll of duct tape, pen, pencil, a marker, some tent stakes, chapstick, cord for my iPhone. Just miscellaneous items. Also keep a couple of Cliff bars. That's it for up here on the top. First thing here on the top, I have my food bag. I do a lot of traveling for work, and a lot of times I can't get to anywhere to get food, so I have to make sure that I have plenty with me. I'm not going to go completely through this right now. I have several Mountain House meals. I'd say this bag will last me about 3 days. There's a couple packages of tuna fish in here, a couple of Spam packets, maybe a pack of ramen noodles, some instant mashed potatoes. There's also a little kitchen kit that I keep in this bag that has a trash bag, maybe a couple of Ziplocs, some paper towels, a clothespin, some water purification tabs. This is just a 20-liter dry bag. I got this from Walmart. It's their outdoor brand. I use this to hang my food up at night, especially if it's raining. This comes in handy. I can run this up the tree and know that my food bag will stay dry. I have a little light that I keep on the inside just to light the bag up at night. Loading and unloading, it comes in handy. This is one of my cook systems. I happen to have this one in the bag now. This is the JetBowl Sumo. I also have the bowl set in here. I'm not going to go through this right now either. I will do a separate video on it. Great kit. Recently starting to like my Trangia a little better. I can do a little more with that one versus just boiling water here. Keep a spoon on the top. I'll also make a video on my Trangia cook set here in the next day or so. But the JetBowl, it's a great cook kit. Really enjoy it. This is my hygiene bag. I've got 4 or 5 rolls of toilet paper here. I just unfolded off of the cardboard roll and rolled them up. Got a small sewing kit, a little pack towel, a bandana, and a little small pack of tissues. Here I've got a little Wisp disposable toothbrush, some deodorant, some Dr. Bronner's, chapstick, Vaseline, hand sanitizer, and some Gold Bond body powder. Also a little thing of bug spray in there. This bag's my clothes. A lot of people overlook their clothes in these bags from what I've seen. Definitely need to make sure you have some extra clothes. In here I have 2 pairs of socks, 2 pairs of underwear, a pair of shorts, a set of long underwear, and a couple of t-shirts. Believe it or not, all in this one compression sack. Definitely don't want your feet getting wet when you're out in the woods or any kind of a hiking situation, emergency situation. Make sure you have some extra clothes. Got a Lifeline first aid kit. This here is nothing fancy. It's basically a standard first aid kit. I did add a snake bite kit to it, a couple of razor blades. I'll still be adding on to my first aid in the future, but for now, this will definitely get me by. In this bag here, I have an Outdoor Research bug bucket. This is really nice in the summertime when the bugs are bad. I basically built this bag to make my life suck less in any kind of a bad situation. And bugs are one thing that bother me a lot. So if I have this, well worth it to keep the bugs from off of my face when I'm out camping or hiking or just sitting around a campfire somewhere. So that's good to have. A little pricey, but it's well worth it. Let's see, more in here. We got another little fire kit. Keep an extra lighter, fire steel, some strike anywhere matches. This little container has some dryer lint in it with some more duct tape wrapped around it. Pretty simple. Here I've got a Katadyn Hiker Pro water filter kit. It's a great kit. There's plenty of other videos on YouTube, so I'm not going to get into that right now. I have used this several times. It works great. Never let me down. This is my fishing kit. It's just a small tackle box with multiple hooks, bobbers, different rigs for fishing. On the back I have a yo-yo reel duct taped to the case, and then a slingshot that has its own storage for some marbles in there in case I get bored and want to try to get me a squirrel for dinner. Good little kit. This here I've recently upgraded from I used to carry a tent and a sleeping pad. I've recently retired that and I've purchased the Hennessy Hammock. This is the Explorer Deluxe model, asymmetrical zip. I have not used this in the field yet. I have gone out and set it up. I do have the snake skins for it. So far I'm very pleased with it. I have not spent the night in it yet. I will do a video on that when I do, but I've watched several videos and done a lot of research on this specific hammock, and I think I'm going to be very pleased with it. So I look forward to, as soon as the weather clears up here in Virginia. It's been real rainy and cold, and I'm not much on the cold right now. To go along with the sleep system, I keep a Thermarest pack pillow. This works great. It's got some little down material in it. Leave that out and it'll fluff right on up. Leave that out for a while. To go along with the hammock, this is another new piece of gear I have not used yet, but I'm hoping, I normally take my dog Boondock with me when I go out in the woods, so I'm going to try this out. Hopefully I'll lay this out underneath of the hammock, and Doc will be able to go inside and stay warm and dry, and also it'll double for me when I'm putting on my boots to keep my feet clean and dry. I'll have to try this out a couple of times, see if it makes the cut, it stays in the bag or not, but it doesn't weigh a lot. Although I'm not too concerned with weight anyway. I enjoy having the weight on my back. It's a little more exercise for me. But I think that's going to work well. He seems to like it. I've laid it out and he rolls around on it. So we'll see. The little back pouch here in the bag, I keep, this is a grand trunk. It's a little stool for just sitting by the fire. Great little stool. It's got a 250-pound capacity. Sits up real easy. It's got a small storage bag underneath of it for if you're cooking. You can set your cooking utensils or a cell phone. Or I got this out of a clearance bin at REI. I don't think I paid but $7, maybe $10 for it. Great little stool. Doesn't weigh enough for me to worry about it. Comes in handy. It'll keep you off the ground when you're getting the fire going or cooking around a campfire. The bottom of the bag, I have my REI sleeping bag. This is also in a compression sack. I don't have it compressed down much now because it fits well in the bag. This is a 20-degree bag, synthetic. Works well. I've used this many times. No problems, no complaints with it. That's about it. On the outside here, I keep an extra little bag of dog food for Doc. And that's it. If you think of anything that I don't have, that I should have, let me know. Now, when I am hiking, I also I have a Gerber hatchet with the saw in the handle that I do keep with me just for collecting wood. But that's about all. Let me know if there's something that you think I should be carrying. There's no need to let me know that my bag's too heavy. This weighs about 50 pounds, but I'm fine with that. Like I said, I've field tested it and I don't mind the weight. So, I appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos. Hit the like button, subscribe, let me know what other videos you'd like to see. Y'all have a good day. Thank you.